Praise the Lord, everyone. Welcome back to another YouTube channel video. First, giving honor to God, who's the head of my life, to my leaders, Apostle and Elder Terry. Thank you for tuning in. And today there's going to be, something a little bit different. I'm going to be doing a little story time, So without further ado, we're doing, just a little story time. So we're just going to go ahead and jump right on into this video. So when I was like in the 4th grade, my family and I moved to this town. I was going to this new school, and so my mom walked in with me to drop me off to class, and so she was like looking at me trying to decide who should I sit by. The room was like almost filled with the students who was going to be my classmates. And so I was about to walk toward this table with these girls. I was like almost filled up and stuff. My eyes were just set on them because I was just trying to hurry up and sit down, not draw any more attention to myself. And my mom was like, "What about her over there?" And I was like, "Okay." And I told my mom bye, and I sat down with this girl. She was sitting alone, and she was just like me, shy, quiet, and nice. And I was like, "Hi, my name's Trinity," and she told me her name, and we was best friends in the 4th grade. And outside of school, I did Pop Warner cheer, and that girl was outside of school. I did Pop Warner cheer, and there was this girl on my cheer team. She was the same age as me, and we both went to the same school. I didn't know her, but she came up to me, and we just started talking and seeing each other in school after that, since we met in cheer team. Her name's going to be Pickle because we're not about to share any type of real names on here or anything like that. And so not too long passed, her and I exchanged Kik usernames. So all Kik was just the app back in the early 2000s. It was almost like Snapchat, but you just send messages back and forth. And I got bullied by Pickle and her cousin for no reason. Like, they was like both cyberbullying me on Kik. Threatened to beat me up and stuff like that. And I don't even know why they wanted to fight me. I still try to think back, why did they want to fight me? I still don't know the reason. But my mom and I took it up to the principal in school. And the principal called Pickle and I to the office. And we squashed the drama that was going on. And even though I got bullied by her, I begged to her that we still could be friends, become friends again. I know I was so stupid. But I felt like since she was so popular, everybody was going to hate me because I'm not friends with the popular girl. And so 5th grade comes by, her and I are still friends. And so to skip up everything, we had this 5th grade graduation event, and I was in the bathroom using it. And I was about to get up and leave, but something, I believe that was God, had me to stay in the stall a little bit longer. And then not even a second later, Pickle and another friend of hers came in there and just started talking about me, in the stall. I was just in there just listening, and it was like I wanted to cry, but I couldn't at the same time. But I eventually cried because it hurted, and I left out the stall. And I went to go wash my hands, then I went back to the classroom. And then after that, I didn't talk to her until like the 8th grade. There was a girl in my class that was friends with Pickle, so I got reconnected again with her because the friend that I knew was friends with her, and I didn't really, have any friends in the 8th grade, you know. So 11th grade passed, I had peer pressure going on, encouraging me to do these things I shouldn't be doing. Whenever you get under the wrong people, that causes bad influences. And then in 11th grade, I was talking or dating this guy whom I shouldn't even been talking or dating to. But him and I got into it, and Pickle, another one of her friends, was mad at me over a boy who I was dating at the time. It had nothing to do with him. And then we started having this drama over Snapchat yet again. And after that, everyone in the friend group literally turned their backs on me. We all stopped being friends. It's like they followed her, but yeah. I still don't know why, she even put herself in a situation that wasn't even meant for her to be in, then just stop completely being friends with me. But sometimes, how like some friend groups, they have like cliques and stuff, and there's always like at least one popular person in the friend group out of everybody that thinks they're like the leader or something. That was kind of how it was, but that was a little short version. I tried to sum it up, I wasn't going to try to make it lengthy or anything, but I tried to sum it up. But that was just a friendship I had experienced in school. There's something the Lord shared with me to do, like break it down on what was the lesson I learned from the situation and the blessing I gained from it, or what was something I gained from it and the consequences that came out of it. So first, the lesson was it's important who you hang out with and who you surround yourself by, because that can make or break your character of who you are. You know, I wanted to be friends and I wanted to be like Pickle, but at the same time be my own self, you know. But I couldn't because I was having trouble figuring out who I was at the same time and trying to be somebody else, you know. Even though I was really young back then, I didn't have a relationship with God, you know. I didn't really know God like that. But my advice is let God lead you and guide you on who to keep as friends and who to keep, you know, as company to hang out with and to be yourself around, you know, because everybody is not for you. The blessing is, even though all that happened, you know, I got to know to let God lead me on any type of relationship to pursue in my life. You know, say like I want to be friends with this person or that person, you know, I just pray and I ask God, you know, and I be like, God, if these people are for me, you know, let them be for me. But if these people are not for me, God, please remove them out of my life. You know, God, show me these people of who they are, you know, God. But all it did was just make me stronger and wiser. And I felt like I didn't know who I was because I had to fake who I was to fit in with these people that did not even care about me. But thanks be to God, that hurt and turned into Him made me find Him, you know, and made me realize, you know, who I am. You know, the consequences was I had to separate myself from them. You know, I've been around them for so long that I needed a heart and a mind renewal because I acted just like them. Even though I wasn't friends with them anymore, I had to go through more deliverance because they used to do bad things. They used to live like a fast life, you know, and that's all I pretty much knew because I hung around them so much, you know, and I had to ask God to break and sever every tile in my life that was, you know, influencing me to do wrong things and stuff like that, and just like, you know, deliver me from every spirit that I've gotten from them. And so, yeah, that's why it's so important to surround yourself with good people with good intentions that is for God and for you, you know, because a lot of people carry spirits that we can't even see. So just let the Lord lead you on who to choose as friends or who to be with or who to associate yourself with, you know, because iron sharpens iron according to Proverbs 27:17. And I just really hope that this story time blesses you and that you gain something from it, that it blesses you, and continue to like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you for tuning in. Thank you.